Hello, friends. Friends, today we will carry out the quiz on the third chapter of Bhagavad Gita. And I really recommend you to try out these questions because if you were to attempt these questions, then it will help you in revising all the knowledge that has been presented regarding Bhagavad Gita in the third chapter. It will help you revise the teachings of Sri Krishna. If you will revise them, then the knowledge is going to stay for a much longer time in your head, and that is something through which you basically develop a deeper understanding on things. When you're thinking about these teachings again and again, that is how you retain it. So, I request you to attempt this quiz. This will help you retain the knowledge that is present in Bhagavad Gita. The other motivation for attempting this quiz is that once you submit the questions and answers for this chapter, then we will do a lucky draw for everybody who has submitted the answers, and the person who then is selected in that lucky draw, he will be provided a copy of Bhagavad Gita by Nikhil. So thanks to Nikhil for doing this. He is also giving you some more motivation to really try the quiz over here. It's all for your own good also, because if you were to spend more time on the teachings, then these teachings is gonna stay with you for a longer time. You can practice them in your life more. Once you will start doing that, then of course that is gonna change your life also. So the teachings are being shared with you, and that is good, but please take this quiz also seriously. This is important. This is how you can retain the knowledge. So the questions I'm going to present over here will be 5. You give me the answers to this, send them to my email address, which should be showing up on the screen right now. By June 1st, you should submit the answers, and then on June 1st, we will then do the lucky draw, and Nikhil will then give a copy of Bhagavad Gita to the winner. So a very big thanks to Nikhil for doing this. This is something which should be motivating for you to try out the quiz. So the 5 questions that we have with regards to chapter 3 of Bhagavad Gita are as follows. So the first question is, what are the 2 questions that Arjun has asked with Sri Krishna in chapter 3? So let me repeat the question. What are the 2 questions that Arjun has asked from Sri Krishna in chapter 3? The second question is, which shlok of chapter 3 is often used to call Sri Krishna to be a believer in the caste system? So there is a shlok, I'm repeating, there is a shlok in Sri Krishna which is often used by people as something which shows that Sri Krishna used to believe in caste system. Although that is not really true, and I have given a clarification for that, but a lot of people still put a blame on him. So which is that shlok is the second question. Third question is that who are the biggest enemies in the path of spirituality for a person? So I'll repeat this question, that in the third chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna mentions that there is an entity which is a very big enemy for a person when he is trying to move in the path of spirituality. So what is that enemy? So there are 2 words that are being used. What are those words? Fourth question is, how do you determine whether the work done is sacred or sinful? So I'll repeat this question again. So in Bhagavad Gita, you will clearly see that there is a distinction between what is good work and what is sinful work. So what you have to explain is that how do you determine that what is a good work and what is a sinful work based on the teachings of Bhagavad Gita. The fifth and final question is that what is the real meaning of yajna? So I'll repeat this question, that in Bhagavad Gita there is the concept of yajna, and it's a very important concept. You should all understand it. And so this question is basically, what is the real meaning of yajna? So these are the 5 questions that we have placed in front of you. Please do attempt them. When you'll attempt them, then that is how you'll revise your knowledge, and you can then keep this knowledge in your mind for a much longer time, and it'll stay with you, and so it'll help you improve your life. And please submit your answers to me by 1st June. Send it to the email address that is showing up on the screen. And yeah, take part in this thing. One copy of Bhagavad Gita, you have a chance to win. So thanks again to Nikhil for sponsoring this whole thing. He is generously offering the copies of Bhagavad Gita for each chapter. So a big thanks to him. So with that, the third chapter of Bhagavad Gita is now completely done for us. And from next video onwards on Bhagavad Gita, we will start the fourth chapter. So with that, this video has ended. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.